It's another morning in Cambridge, Massachusetts. The drivers are in their cars heading off to work. The crossing guard is making it safe for the person walking their dog early in the morning. Kids are late to school running after dad. The bicyclists are out. And all in all, it's another beautiful autumn day in this wonderful city. But a few hours earlier, the city also wakes up, and it performs one of the most important tasks any city performs. It collects your trash. Okay, people, we're heading off to the DPW yard, where we are going to go, we hope, at any rate, unless we've messed it up, go down and check out some trash trucks out on the road. And as you can tell, it's actually not that early in the morning, all things considered. It's coming on to 7 a.m., but it's November, and so the sky is dark. We're heading down to Hampshire Street here in Cambridge, where the DPW yard is, and we will go and we hope tag along a trash truck and see what we see. So that's the news from here. More soon. So I'm doing a little thing that'll show up on CCTV about you guys and the work you guys do and what it's like. And I'd love to get some feedback about what it's like going out on a truck and
smelly.
Yeah. What's it?
The best thing I can describe is smelly.
Every day.
Smelly's, it'll wake you right up. It's like a cup of coffee in the morning.
Smelly will wake you up in a rat.
In a rat. Smelly in a rat.
Do you see a lot? Do you see a lot of rats? Do you?
Yeah.
So you like shake a barrel and there'll be like rats in it?
To be honest with you, you get so used to just going that you really don't shake the barrel.
You don't shake it.
Because it's every once in a while that it'll pop out.
Just notice it once you dump the barrel, it's trying to jump at you.
Yeah, he's trying to jump out of the back of the thing. So.
What? Like 2 weeks ago, one jumped off my leg. Oh, yeah. That was heavy too.
Yeah.
Does it grabs onto your leg?
Off.
Dude, they're like Pomeranians. They're like small little dogs. They're pretty big.
So basically, I just want to get some shots of the trucks kind of pulling out, as they head out.
Pulling on around 7 o'clock.
All right, so
7 o'clock. A lot of them, it'll be like a big fleet. They'll all just come out of there. You'll see them come out of here, and then just start lining up and pick up their guys over there and then go out. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
They all end up coming out, and everyone starts. Some crews start. The park department, they start at 6 o'clock, so they're already out. Since COVID stuff, they try to keep the crews different start times, so not everybody's coming in. But the trash guys, once they get ready, they'll start rolling out. They'll roll out. They'll pull out there. They'll pick like their lumper and stuff up that way. You know what I mean?
So they'll pick up these trucks, then they kind of line up.
Yeah, they're all inside the trash trucks. These are probably spare trucks, but that one's getting ready to go. But you'll see all the trucks inside.
Interesting.
They're all in there. I mean,
maybe
you can go inside.
I wonder. I'll go poke my head in.
A whole bunch. They're all lined up in there. You know what I mean?
All right, let me go. Let me see if I can get that shot. That'd be a great shot to get. Okay. Do you dump the barrel or you reach it? Do you grab the stuff or you dump the barrel?
Well, it depends. If the barrel's like round and it's too heavy, we have to put our hands in there, which we shouldn't.
Right.
There's needles and glass and everything.
Right.
We shouldn't be doing that.
Right.
But we do that.
And the day starts at 7. It's like 7 o'clock is when the trucks go out.
Yeah.
And
7. Yeah, 7:05.
Wow.
It's tough work. I don't think a lot of the residents know that. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I
yeah,
really don't
yeah.
think that, to be honest with you. I've
And then-
dealt with a lot of residents that are very, actually kind of very rude.
Right.
You know, the way they treat trashmen, you know what
Right,
I mean?
right.
When you basically just try to tell them something like, you know, we don't take instruction, they get all upset with you, you know what I
Right,
mean? It's
right,
like, I'm only doing my job here, you know?
Right.
So it kind of stinks sometimes, you know? I wish the residents were a lot more understanding, you know?
Right.
They don't understand what it's like to lift a barrel up that's 150 pounds.
Right.
You know? They don't understand that at all.
Sorry, I know you can't really see me very well right now, but I am following a trash truck here in Central Square in Cambridge, and the day is starting out. It's bright and early. It's 7 a.m., which is their start time, and they go out. The trucks line up in the DPW yard, and the guys line up and wait for the drivers to pull the trucks in, and then they just they head out and they start doing their work, and that's what we're doing right now. It's break of dawn, and we're gonna go see what they see as they go through their day. Aware of as they do their work. The first haul of the day is I got a truck behind me, and they're waiting on these guys. And that must just be a constant annoyance for them. But they picked up all the trash and off they go. They're on to their next haul, and we're gonna follow them down here. It's really impossible to describe just how physically demanding this work is, as they lift barrel after barrel, pulling them from the sidewalk into the center of the street, dumping them in the truck, and then putting the empty barrels back on the sidewalk. This is their very first stop in the morning, about 7 a.m., and to show you just how hard this labor is, I've put a time counter on the screen so you can just see how long. They're at a very reasonably sized building. This is not a large building, but it gives you a sense of just how hard the work is. Here you go. just like that, we're off to our next stop. Tired yet? Let's go hear what some of the residents have to say about this work.
We're so grateful to have them. They work their tails off. Good morning, sir. Yeah, it's them and the Amazon people. They are essential workers. And you know who else was an essential worker? The people that were working in the banks through all of this stuff. And they never got noticed as essential workers. How would we do our business without the banks? Unless you know how to do that online stuff, which I'm too old to worry about that. I let someone else do it for me. But yeah, look at them. They're like, just unbelievable. We're blessed to have them.
What do you think about the work they do?
Man, they're fantastic.
And what about it makes them fantastic?
The fact that they're hardworking and take care of our neighborhoods, and we underestimate what they're worth to us. Maybe you think about all this goes back to when we decided that sanitation would save us lives and disease, right?
But let's go back to where we started the day, at the DPW yard. And let's talk to John Fitzgerald, the Environmental Services Manager for the DPW of Cambridge, to understand the overview of everything we've just seen. So back to the DPW yard we go right now. Tell us about, so we're out here in the DPW yard, out here in Cambridge, right on Hampshire Street. And we just saw the trucks, all the morning trucks go out. And you're basically in charge of this whole operation, if I understand that correctly.
A piece of it. So I am the...
What do you do? Tell us what you do.
I'm the Environmental Services Manager of Public Works, which means I oversee the waste collection and street cleaning programs that the city offers. And what you saw over the past 10 minutes or so was 13 collection trucks that go out every day. And those are broken up into a couple of different categories. We have 8 trucks that pick up residential trash, curbside trash. We have 3 trucks that pick up residential curbside compost, and we have 2 litter trucks that service 500 or 600 public litter barrels throughout the city, and big belly compactors. In addition to that, you saw some street cleaning personnel going out in dump trucks and pickup trucks. That those folks run the residential sweeping program. The city's broken up into 10 sections, an even side and an odd side, so there's 20 sweep days per month.
Not sure if we're about to get run over by a truck here, but this guy's backing out. As we can see, it's still an active morning out here, so it's lots going on.
Congested facility.
Yeah, it's actually pretty tight quarters out here. I was actually surprised. I thought there might be like a marshalling yard somewhere else, kind of further out, but it's all right here in Hampshire Street.
This is it. This yard goes back to the 30s. Been in service here for many years. Yes.
And so, you said solid waste, so that's kind of your domain of all the stuff that people produce and gets thrown out, but the city's trying to do a lot of sort of intelligent stuff with that. I know that. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure about that. What can you tell us about that, kind of the efforts that the city's making around that?
Well, the city's efforts focus on reducing the amount of solid waste that we generate. We have a very mature, extensive recycling program, and we have partners in that recycling program. Save That Stuff, our curbside hauler, Casella, our processor over in Charlestown. We work very closely with them. We also offer a curbside compost food waste recycling program. Food waste is a large component of curbside trash. It's the heaviest, most dense component of curbside trash. It is the major attractant for rodents. So what we want to do, it is our strategy to have that material set aside in a different container, a very robust recycling style container, toter style container that is difficult for rodents to get into. I'll use the term rodent resistant, not rodent proof. That waste is collected separately. It goes to a waste management, save that stuff, tandem operation transfer facility in Charlestown, where it is mixed into a slurry. There's a recipe that they follow where that select liquids are mixed with that food waste. It goes through a process. A slurry is generated. That slurry is then hauled to the Greater Lawrence Sewer District up in Lawrence, Massachusetts, where it is incorporated into their anaerobic digestion system, produces methane gas, which is collected and used to power the plant up there.
Yeah, we talked to some of the guys just now who are going out on the trucks. They mentioned the rodents. They talked about that. That was one of the things they talked about. What can you tell us about these guys? And I assume it's mostly guys, but maybe there's some women out there. Sounds like a hard job to do this every day.
Demanding job. Demanding job. Physically demanding job. Mentally demanding job. You may have noticed that the city of Cambridge is one of the last municipalities around that picks up curbside waste with internal trucks and crews. Most municipalities have contracted that out. The theory behind that being with in-house crews, ultimately the service to the resident will be improved over a contractor doing the same job. So that's why the city of Cambridge is still in this business. It's all about customer service, but the work itself is physically demanding, as you would expect. So steps that we're taking to mitigate that are a city provided. We're going to be providing specialty trash carts to residents over the next 9 months, let's say. These are heavier duty, more rodent resistant barrels than you may find residents purchasing now. So it's a key component to our ongoing rodent control program. But they are also, and you see this with the recycling collection, they're carts, wheeled carts that the workers would take from the curb, bring out to the truck, and then they're mechanically tipped, right? So we don't expect all of the heavy lifting to go away. There'll still be bulkies at the curb that we have to manage and lift manually, but we expect 90+% of the heavy lifting to go away with this program. That mechanical tippers will do the lifting as an investment in our employees and to reduce the physical workload on their bodies over time.
Well, John, I'm sure there's just a million stories you could tell me, but just to close out this section of it, name one thing that makes you happiest out here, and one thing that you worry about, like one worry, one joy out here.
So we take great pride in providing solid customer service. We get many emails and phone calls to that effect that, about an encounter that a resident had with a member of our trash collection crews that was positive, that I got one the other day about, this resident and his young son, look forward to the truck coming every week, and the crew on that truck pays special attention to the little boy and stuff. It's all about customer service. So I enjoy very much getting feedback like that. Challenges, there are many, like I talked about, reducing the toll, the physical toll on our our crew's bodies over time through the heavy lifting. So we look forward to implementing this new city-provided trash cart program. We have other challenges. You know, here you see things at the yard are very congested. We have sometimes staffing issues like everybody in every industry experiences. So there are challenges and rewards, as you might expect.
John Fitzgerald, thank you for taking a minute, and we look forward to telling a little bit more of the story of DPW and trash collection and the whole array of things that you all are engaged in to not only handle trash, which is one of the most essential city services, but everything else you think about. So thanks so much.
Thank you very much, Sam.
Tell me your name. Tell me your names. What's your name?
Jag kommer Mr. Steve, han är skotörateljen.
What's that?
Skotörateljen.
And what's this job like?
Det kommer Mr. Steve.
Okay, well, what's it like doing this work?
But that's the reason for that.
It's a lot of work. A lot of work.